Yep. When you tell the truth, you try to, in any form, cancel culture will come for you. Netflix woke employees and allies plan walkout in protest of Dave Chappelle's special. The woke employees and allies at Netflix are planning a walkout on Wednesday, October 20th, in protest of co-CEO Ted Sarandos' comments regarding Dave Chappelle's new special The Closure. Variety has confirmed, as reported by The Verge, a leader of the streamer's trans employee resource group wrote the following in a message to members: "Trans lives matter. Trans rights matter." And as an organization, Netflix has continually failed to show deep care in our mission to entertain the world by repeatedly releasing content that harms the woke community and continually failing to create content that represents and uplifts the woke content. We can and must do better. Netflix's most Twitter account dedicated to the LGBTQ content posted Wednesday: "We can't always control what goes on screen. What we can control is what we create here, and the POV we bring to internal conversations." Oh boy. To be clear, this is what was wrote by most. To be clear, as the queer and trans people who run this account, you can imagine the last couple of weeks have been hard. We can't always control what goes on screen, but we can control what we create here and the POV we bring to internal conversations. On Monday, Variety exclusively reported that Sarandos had defended Chappelle's special, which has been accused of containing transphobic and homophobic content, in a memo to the staff. Chappelle is one of the most popular and stand-up comedians today, and we have a long-standing deal with him. His last special, Sticks and Stones, also controversial and our most watched, stickiest, and most award-winning stand-up special to date. Sarandos wrote, "As with our other talent, we work hard to support their creative freedom, even though this means there will always be content on Netflix some people believe is harmful." In a statement to Variety, Netflix said the company encouraged employees to disagree openly with the sentiment. Dave Chappelle's specials are consistently the most watched comedy specials on Netflix and have earned many awards, including both an Emmy and Grammy for Sticks and Stones. A Netflix spokesperson said, "We support artistic expression for our creators. We also encourage our employees to disagree openly." Shortly after Sarandos' memo, 3 employees were suspended for crashing an executive meeting, including Tara Field, who identifies as trans and queer, and had criticized Chappelle's special on Twitter. According to Netflix, Field was not suspended due to her tweets, but for attending a meeting uninvited. On Tuesday, it was announced that the employees have been reinstated after finding that they did not join the meeting with any ill intent. The point of the matter is, you see how they could have free speech, but you can't. And when you talk about things that, when you talk about things that is a real issue, all of a sudden, now it's cancel culture time. Now they want to breathe down your neck. They want to force you to change. But the thing is, the fact of the matter, there are real issues here. And you're saying like, oh, you're harming the transformer community. But what about the things he talks about? How you guys got a voice, but we don't. The fact of the matter is that you could have a woman like Sydney Starr. Yeah, a woman. Sydney Starr could go and have, multiple times go out and deceive cisgendered men to have sex with her, and says that on national TV. No one bats an eye. No one bats an eye. It's okay to deceive men and to tell them that you're a woman when you're really not. All of a sudden, that's wrong. That's not wrong. That's not wrong at all. You could, a transformer could go and tell a cisgendered male that I'm a woman, and you could go along with that, and it's not a problem. But when he finds out what you really are, and he gets mad, and he reacts, oh, all of a sudden you're the victim. See, that's the issue. You see, there's even articles about that Transformers don't have to tell the cisgendered people that who they really are. They don't have to do that. They feel they don't have to do that. But you want to pick it, Dave Chappelle? Comedy is edgy. This is what comedy is. This is what comedians have made their living. And this is what paid them millions of dollars. So you really have to check yourself. This is what it is. Damon Wayans was right. Dave Chappelle freed the slaves. And I think woke culture has to check itself, because now you want to try and enforce. You're an employee and you want to force your will on other people. This is the same way it used to be back in the day. Okay. But I won't go into further with that. Okay. The fact of the matter is, you talk about free speech, you talk about, it harms other people. Well, what about the harm that's committed by those within your own group? I just gave you an example of Sydney Starr admitting on national television what she did to men. And if all of a sudden I don't see cancel culture coming for her, I don't see her name in the paper, I don't see her have to register, as a sex offender. I don't see her doing any jail time. It's pretty interesting, don't you think? Very interesting. No jail time. Go around, tell men there's something that they're not. It's perfectly okay. But make a joke about how this small amount of the population have total control of America. And I'm going to go very much in deep, very much in depth one day. One day I will. And that's how it is. That's basically how it is with, left-wing culture, socialist, communist culture. Okay? What about, one of these transformers going into a all-female spa section in Los Angeles? Still have their parts, wanted to be in the pool naked with a bunch of kids and women who had a history of doing that. I don't see the Transformer gang going after that person, but you want to go after Dave Chappelle for making jokes. That spoke facts. Interesting. And a concerned mother tore in to the Asian spa that didn't prosecute that person, didn't have that person arrested. A person has been known for doing this, has a long rap sheet of doing this. It's sad. Don't even get me started with the issue with the prisons in Los Angeles, how they are letting the Transformers into all-female prisons. And the issues that are going on there. But yet, you want to come after Dave Chappelle. What you got to hide? That's what I got to say about this. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Later.